Hello, my name is Ruth Grigg from Dyslexia Services. So today's short session is going to be all about punctuation. So we're going to be looking at brackets, how we use them, why we use them, and when we use them. So brackets are used when the writer wants to add some extra information. It's not necessary information, but it helps the reader if there's that little bit of extra information in there. So let me give you an example. Sally, the girl with the pink shoes, was really upset. Now you see the brackets here and here. You don't have to have that little bit of information in there. That's added information so that if somebody didn't know who Sally was, they'd look for the girl with pink shoes, so they'd know who they were talking about. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. Tigers are carnivores. Now, some people might know what a carnivore is and some people might not. So to explain, they've put meat eaters. So it's not just to clarify, but it explains things as well if you put those little brackets in. Okay, let's look at this one down here. The new term at school starts on Monday, and we've got these brackets here again, unfortunately. So somebody doesn't feel very happy about the new term starting on Monday. That bit of information isn't really needed. Here we go. Louise, the one with the odd socks, decided to start the game. So again, if you didn't know who Louis was, you've got this extra information, the one with the odd socks, and then you might be able to find who that person is. So can you see why we use them and how we use them? It's just extra information or a little explanation, like here, tigers are carnivores, meat eaters. Okay, so now we're going to do a little exercise. So we're going to have a go at doing this. Let's just check that you are still seeing my screen. I believe you are. So the question here says, look at the sentences below and find the extra information that's been added. Can you put brackets around the correct words? So let's look at number one. Most people, 85%, voted against the closure of the local school. So what, in your opinion, do you think is the extra information that you don't have to have in this sentence? I'll give you a couple of seconds to think. Okay. And then I'll show you where the extra information is. Here, 85%. Although it's useful in some ways, that's not a very good bracket, but that's meant to be more curly. But you don't have to have that bit of information in there. Okay. So let's go down to the next one, number two. I have two favorite drinks, cola and lemonade, but the shop didn't have either. So what's the extra information that you don't actually have to have in this sentence? Have a think, and then I'll help you and show you where I think it should be. So I'm going to put it here, around the cola and the lemonade. So you read the sentence like this: I have two favorite drinks, but the shop didn't have either. The extra information is the cola and lemonade. Nice information, good information, but you don't have to have it in there for that sentence to make sense. Okay, let's go to number 3. Laura, the smartest girl in the class, always got top marks in our tests. So where do you think is the extra information? Have a think. So I'm going to put it here. That's meant to be a bracket, not a very good one, but it is meant to be a bracket. There we go. Laura always got top marks in our test. You don't have to have this information here, the smartest girl in the class. That's the added information or the explanation. Okay, let's go to number 4. The summer holiday, my favorite time of the year, starts on Monday. So have a look. Where is the extra information? Where would you put the brackets? Have a think. So I'm going to show you where I would put them. The summer holiday, now that's important because we have to know which holiday. My favorite time of the year starts on Monday. Now we don't actually need this information here. It's added information. My favorite time of the year. You don't need that, but it's added. So the summer holiday starts on Monday. And if you want to add in the information, the summer holiday, my favorite time of the year, starts on Monday. Okay, let's try these below. Let's just pause for a moment. So let's look at these sentences below, and you can add in some extra information yourself. So number 1, I looked behind the sofa and I saw a huge spider. I could put what size, well, we've said it's huge, so I could put what color it was, or I could say what it was doing, or how fast it was going. So that's the extra information. So I could put, it was climbing up the back. That's the extra information. You don't need that, but it's there. So you know that bit of more information. Okay. Let's go to this one. Number 2, Kevin told me a really strange story. What could that be? Let's make this wider. Why don't you have a think? What would you put there? So I'm going to put something here. He said he saw a ghost. Okay. So it's strange because you don't normally see a ghost. And that could be a very long story. Here we go. Now, this one, Alex won the race. So the extra information is in here, look. What could we say? Alex. I'm going to put the fastest boy in the school, and then the brackets would go there, won the race. So that's the extra information. And the last one, number 4. Mum sent my brother to the shops. Now you could just end it there, or you could say what she sent him for. So have a think, what would you put there? So I'm going to put a list of things that Mum sent him to the shop for. I'm going to put to buy some bread and milk. It's the extra information. Well, I hope that from doing this little exercise together, you've understood how we use brackets, where we use brackets, and why we use brackets. And I hope that that's going to help you with your writing in the future. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short session. If you found it helpful, please give me a like or make a comment on my page. If you need any further help or you've got any questions, please get hold of me and I'll be very happy to help you. Goodbye for now.